Now, a lot of parents have been writing in with some questions.
They write us online, and pretty soon you'll see us at swim meets under a tent asking you questions. But here's one of our questions from Nora G. My daughter started swimming at 12, self-motivated, worried about her size of 5'2". Would like to get a scholarship. Is it realistic after such a late start?
All right, Coach.
Well, I will tell you this. Number one, don't ever swim for a scholarship. If one happens, wonderful. But it's no reason as a 12-year-old or 14-year-old to pick up the sport. Yeah, there are more scholarships out there for the ladies than the men, and size does matter. There's a lot of coaches that, will look at a girl's height and say, well, that's really important to me, and there's some that don't. I know that, there was a great swimmer back in the 76 games. Brian Goodell was only 5'8". Mm-hmm. A couple of world records while he was in high school.
Great.
I got to swim with Brian. I said, do you use any self-motivation? He had these unbelievable turns. He said, when I was 12 years old, I figured I could turn quicker than the long, gangly 12-year-old boys.
Makes sense.
So I always picked up my speed going in and out of the walls. And there's swimmers here in our state. You remember the Linehan sisters?
Absolutely. Kim and Kristen.
Yep.
And from Sarasota, appropriately so, we'd be discussing them because I know later today, Coach Brent Arkey's coming in and he'll tell us, I'm sure, what he thinks about the size of swimmers. But I know for a fact that both Kim and Kristen were not tall girls, and they did an incredible job. And I think if anybody puts their mind to something, they can do it. So my advice is believe in yourself, communicate with your coaches, and never say never, because anything's possible.